English shorthand 80 words per minute. Passage number 34. Get ready. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Start. Sir, I rise to express my views on FDI in retail sector. If merchandise is going to come from there, you have to first act and make reforms in that direction. There is no settled model that once you open up and create this sector, automatically the economy will grow. The global experience, sir, is that large structure international retail, even in the retail sector, is not going to create additional markets. It will displace existing markets. Sir, the largest sector of our economy is services. What is the job character breakdown? 18% of the Indians who are a workforce are structurally employed in structured jobs. 30% is casual labor or unemployed, and 51% is self-employed. The largest contingent of self-employed comes from agriculture. The next is retail. In 1998, according to the last figures of the Planning Commission available in retail, 4 crores people were employed. Today, it may have gone up towards 5 crores. If you multiply it by 4.5, which is the average size of a family, you will find that 1/6 of India's population is dependent on it. Therefore, we will have to carry on preceding reforms. We should not jump to the last one merely because we are under some peer pressure. This is a big ticket reform, and a big ticket reform is required to send a message. We will inform in the areas we have to reform where it benefits the Indian economy. That is why I said every change in these areas is not necessarily a reform. Some of them may eventually go and hurt as far as reforms are concerned. I, sir, came across a very interesting article recently, and this probably is the best example anywhere in the world of structured retail. The best example of structured retail anywhere in the world is the example of milk distribution in India. Now, there was an argument given, and the Honorable Commerce Minister was repeatedly repeating that argument, that middleman will be eliminated and the benefit will automatically go to the farmer. Now only time will tell that in the present situation whether the benefit will go to the farmer or it will go to the retailer. There is a study conducted by the International Farm Comparison Network, and this study was put into public domain by none other than the Managing Director of Gujarat Cooperative Milk Marketing, that is Amul. It is undoubtedly a great product as far as India is concerned. So, during this debate, he put this study into the public domain, and the study indicates as to how much a milk producer in US get out of every dollar that the consumer pays for buying the milk products. It is 38%. In United Kingdom, for every pound which is paid by the consumer, the milk producer gets 36%. But what is the position in India, whether it is the large cooperatives in the milk sector or some private sector which is participating there? Down to the village level, in some of the states, we see they have got chillers, they have the cold chains, they have the back end chains. It is necessary. That is one advantage which I can see. In India, the milk producer on a national average gets 70%. In the cooperative sector, he gets 80% of the total rupees that the consumer pays. Now, here is an experiment of structured organized retail where even cold chains have been set up, whether back end chains have been set up. We have seen those large oil tanker kind of vehicles carrying milk. We have got milk trains in India. That is all a part of the back end chain. That is part of the infrastructure domestically set up from indigenous resources. You have it in Gujarat, you have it in Maharashtra, you have it in Karnataka, you have it in Punjab, and you have it in Madhya Pradesh as well. In several states, you have this chain, and therefore this is the indigenous model. Structured retail, back end chains, etc. are all valid arguments, but let us not jump for it, because we have seen its consequences both on manufacturing sector and the job displacement in the retail sector. There is a lot of preparation which has to go on before you reach that destination. Sir, you mentioned about the 2004 NDA statement. I have a series of documents with me. I need not cite all of them. Your party raised the issue of a possibility of a FDI in retail in both houses of parliament, and while raising it in parliament, one of your leaders said that the multinational retailers through bureaucratic circles are continuously putting pressure on the government to take this anti-national decision of allowing FDI in retail. Step